Yeah, hi once again. This is Glory Dawn 3 saying hello to everybody. I have this word that I want to share out today. My text is taken from the book of John chapter 5. I'm going to start to read from 2. He said, "Now there at Jerusalem by the sheep market a pool, which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethesda, having 5 porches." 3, verse 3. He said, in this lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of blind, hot, withered, waiting for the moving of the water. For an angel went down at a certain season into the pool. An angel comes at a certain season, once a year, into that pool and troubles the water. Okay? Whosoever then first, after the troubling of the water, stepped in, was made whole of whatsoever disease he had. Okay? And verse 5, and a certain man was there which had an infirmity for 38 years. Verse 6, when Jesus saw him lie and knew that he had been long in that situation, in that case, and he said unto him, it was Jesus that saw him, and Jesus asked him, and Jesus noted that he has been in this situation for a very long time. And then Jesus asked him a question, will thou be made whole? The impotent man, verse 7, the impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man. This is where I'm coming. He says, Sir, I have no man. When the water is troubled, to put me into the pool, but while I am coming, because he had no man, because he's impotent, because he's a paralytic man, because he's a crippled man. So when he's coming, another person stepped down before him because he had no man. Why, the angel comes in, troubles the water, and whosoever, there are different types of people that have this, different types of disease. Okay? That comes to this pool of Bethesda that has 5 porches. So this man, Jesus came around that area. Okay? And this man was trying to, go in as usual. He has been doing this thing for 38 years. And Jesus saw him. And you know who Jesus is. Jesus had compassion. And Jesus asked him, will thou be made whole? And the impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man. Okay? Whenever he tries to come in, somebody else step in because he's paralyzed, because he's a crippled man. Then Jesus said unto him, Rise, take up thy bed and walk. Authority and power. Jesus said to him, Rise, take up your bed and walk. And immediately the man was made whole. Immediately Jesus made this pronouncement with power and authority. The Bible says here, immediately this man was made whole. And then he took up his bed, okay, and walked. On the same day was the Sabbath day. Okay? And the Jewish people therefore said unto him that was cured, It is the Sabbath day. It is not lawful to thee to carry thy bed. He answered of them, He that made me whole, the same said unto me, Take up thy bed and walk. Okay? So this paralyzed man he's paralyzed in the legs. The legs are thin. The legs are withered. The legs are, had no strength. And when Jesus instructed him with power and authority for him to take up his bed, and this man took up his bed, he had faith. He took up his bed and walked. And the Jewish people, the scribes that were around when this thing took place, okay, they find, these people, they are always trying this, the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the scribes, the Sanhedrin, all of them, those religious leaders. They always trying to find one thing or the other, to find offense with Jesus, to make sure that they, kind of make Jesus feels as if he doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, so but in this situation, Jesus had compassion on this impotent man. He's a crippled man, and he has been in this situation for 38 good years. So I don't know who I'm talking to today. The man told Jesus he had no man. He had no man mean he's impotent. And when you say to somebody, I have no man, I have no man can mean I don't have any help. I've been in this situation, or I'm trying. This person is this person is very intelligent. He comes from a very, poor background. He wants to go to school, but he had no man. What does it mean? Meaning that he doesn't have anybody to aid him. He doesn't have anybody to help him, to go to school. He has the knowledge. He's interested to go to school, but there's no man. He has no man, so no help. So I don't know who I'm talking to again. There's somebody here. You want to start a business. You already have the business idea, okay? But the thing is that you have no man. What does it mean? You have no man. Meaning there's no helper. There's nobody to, to help you with the, help you financially, with the money that you want to use to start the business idea that you already have. It means that you have no man. Just like this crippled man said to Jesus, he has no man. He's crippled. Nobody comes to help him. So you can imagine, Jesus find out that he has been in this situation for 38 good years. 38 good years. Each time the angel of God comes to trouble, he comes there like every year to trouble the water, because there are so many, people that are invalid people. You understand me? They are, you have the blind, you have the deaf, dumb, all these people that have different types of disease, the paralytic, all of them, they always come to this pool of Bethesda that has 5 porches, trying to get healed. Okay? In those days, you can imagine, God still sent an angel to come to these people in Jerusalem to heal them. So it's like everybody, whenever they know that the angel is the time, because it comes at a particular season. Once it's that particular season, everybody that is sick with one sickness or the other, different types of sickness, they all go there, they all stay there, so that they will try their luck and see, try their best to make sure they are the ones that step into that pool, okay? And whosoever, the Bible says whosoever. So you can imagine this crippled man. He has no man, meaning there's nobody. Everybody's fighting for their own. So he had nobody to help him. So it's like each year he tried. No man to help him. He goes back, stay crippled, stay impotent again, waiting for another year. So I don't know who I'm talking to today. You've been trying so hard. It's been years. Whenever you want to do something, you have the ideas, you have everything. But the thing that you don't have the means, you don't have the financial means, you don't have, I don't know how to put it. You don't have any helper. You have no man to help you with it. That is what exactly that is happening to this man. And the thing continued. And it took like almost 38 good years. So who am I talking to today? I don't know that situation. I don't know that thing you've been believing God for. You've been believing God for it. Every year. It's like the years are passing. You keep asking God. You keep telling God, this is another year. But I'm here to tell you what is the good news. The good news is here. For 38 good years, there were so many people there. But Jesus noted this guy because of his own. His own has been for too long. I don't know who is in any situation that it has been too long that you've been in that situation. I just want to tell you today, as Jesus had compassion on this impotent man, and and told him to take up his bed and rise and walk. Jesus is telling you today, whatsoever it is that has been a situation and you have been in it for long, I am just telling you, I'm just, trying to tell you once again prophetically that take up your bed and rise. What do I mean by take up your bed? Take a bold step of faith. Try that thing again. That man didn't give. You see, one thing I got in this scripture, this guy, this paralytic man, he didn't relent. Perseverance. He continued for 38 years. He didn't give up. So I don't know who I'm telling today. I don't know who I'm talking to today. Don't give up. Perseverance is the key to this test. You have to continue. This man continued. And Jesus saw it. And that was why Jesus healed this man with authority. And then the scribes, the religious leaders, they were mad, saying that it's on a Sabbath day. And Jesus said, which one is more important, to heal this man or to keep the Sabbath day? Which one? He's been in this situation. Are you after are you after him getting well, or are you after the Sabbath? They're always trying to find one offense with Jesus. But thank God, Jesus healed that man. This is my word for you today. Remain blessed. Glory Dawn 3. Stay blessed. And the Lord